Hello friends, today I am in Eindhoven to invite a flamboyant woman who has made all the difference how we look at the Eindhoven diaspora today. Inviting in the Tulips lounge is Miriam Frosi to talk about her inspirational journey and what inspires her to do what she loves to do. Miriam Frosi is the city councillor for CDA. As an Italian, she is the first Italian lady to be elected to a Dutch councillor post. Besides her role as the councillor, she works as the Innovation and Cooperation Officer for Netherlands Infrastructure Facility. She is the founder of Feel Home in Eindhoven and Connecting Culture initiatives in Eindhoven. Through these initiatives, she wants to create a social bridge between the diverse international communities and the locals in Eindhoven. Miriam Frosi is a professional with a trail-blazing career who is known for making a positive impact in the community through her drive and help in creating a truly inclusive society.
I'm Miriam Frosi. I'm the councillor of the city of Eindhoven.
Ciao Miriam,
Ciao.
come stai?
Molto bene, grazie.
Beh.
Very well.
I used Google Translate to use this term. But yeah, I was saying it's ciao, but you said ciao. So
Ciao,
thanks
ciao.
for letting me know. So first of all, Miriam, thank you so much for accepting our request to be the second guest on the Tulips Lounge.
Yeah.
So highly appreciated that you took off your time for this little bit of chit-chat, interview, podcast. First of all, we have seen you at a lot many places, be it cultural events, be it sustainability topics, be it football. So we all would want to know who actually is Miriam Frosi and what does she do? Because you are all over the place and we like it, by the way.
Yeah, I love people. That's why I'm always surrounded by people that are living in my city or other places. And who is Miriam? Oh, I'm a friend. I'm first of all a mother of 3 wonderful boys. I'm a wife, and I'm a councillor, but I'm also an innovation manager. I'm working at the Ministry of Infrastructure, and I want to accelerate the transition to reach, in the end, sustainable pavements outside. I'm working in the asphalt and pavements work, in the infrastructure sector. And of course, when you are a councillor, you need to know what is happening in your own city. Yeah. And that's why you have to be among the people and listen to them.
Ah, wonderful, wonderful. We have seen that a lot.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. As far as we know, you are the first Italian lady councillor who has made into the Gemeente Eindhoven.
It's true.
Yeah?
It's true. Yeah.
So how difficult was it, or how easy was it, or do you already had a plan to be in the political sphere of Gemeente Eindhoven, or how was it?
Actually, I always love politics. I also study economics and politics. Mm-hmm. And my plan was, when I grew up in Italy, I forgot to tell you, in Milano. Mm-hmm. And my plan was one day I will go on the Italian politics, which is completely different than the Dutch one. Yeah. But then it happened in my study career that I went to live in Denmark, mm-hmm. where I met my Dutch husband, and I moved to the Netherlands. Mm-hmm. And then I thought, oh yeah, my dream to be involved in politics is gone because I do not speak the language and things like that. But I always wanted to do something, and I thought, I think that I can help this city to be a better place if I do politics. So I learned the language, and I tried, and it is not difficult for mm-hmm. nobody, because you have to be present, people has to meet you, people has to believe in you and what you say, And I always say the truth, even if it's sometimes painful to hear to some citizen. I cannot say things that to please them if I cannot make it. And I think this is the authenticity and the way I talk and I listen to people was actually the critical factor that let me win the election for twice. Yeah.
Very nice. Yeah. No, I think if someone is in a public space, honesty and integrity are the two key elements that has to be there.
Yes.
Yeah. No, wonderful, wonderful. So talking about politics, CDA. We can also see the banner here, CDA.
Yeah.
So you are from CDA?
Yes, I am.
Is it Christian Democratic Appeal?
Exactly.
Yeah. So you have made it to the councillor in Clemente Eindhoven through CDA.
Yeah.
Moving up the ladder in CDA, was it a difficult thing for you or was it easy for you? Because politics is not that easy as I know.
Politics is you are always wrong because you can make somebody happy, but there will be another part of the citizen that will say no, we didn't want that. It's always you have to find a balance between the one who are against and the one who are fighting for something, and in the end you are always wrong. So you will it's tough to be a politics, but in the end I always say, if I can explain to myself, to my children, I can explain to the people that are living there, and it is important to put to be in balance and to find the good and the bad things, and in the end, it doesn't have to. The choice you make is not for one person, but it's for the whole community, and the community has to have a lot of benefits. And you say CDA, it's the question related to the city, no?
Oh, no.
Oh, okay. Because many people ask me why CDA.
Yeah.
I grew up in Italy, and of course a Catholic, and if I'm honest, I do believe in God, but I don't go to the church, and I thought, will be that the problem, but it's not. In the end, church and religion is completely different than what we do for our city. It doesn't important. It's not important where you come from, what is your religion, what are your beliefs. We want to make this city toys, a place to feel home for everybody.
Yeah. No, thanks, Miriam. Thank you. So you said that you are a manager in public sector cooperation.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that is for innovation in Eindhoven Clemente, right? Is it only meant for the innovation piece, or is it also something around cooperation between different organizations, different elements of the city?
Yeah. This work I'm doing for the Rijkswaterstaat, which is a part of the Ministry of Infrastructure.
Okay.
If you just think about all the pavements in our land in the Netherlands, we, Rijkswaterstaat, the Ministry of Infrastructure, takes care of the highways. And just 18% of all the pavements are highways. The 11% are from the provinces. We have 12 provinces, and the rest is 80% more or less, no, 70%, excuse me. It's the owner are the municipalities. 342 municipalities we have in the Netherlands. So we have to consolidate, we have to be together so that we can stimulate innovation. And my task is to put all these stakeholders together to make this transition be a little bit, to accelerate this transition, and to give the possibility to innovation to take place in the end.
Man, this is an interesting job that you have on hand.
Oh, it's lovely. It's lovely.
Yeah, because I was wondering what cooperation means in public sector cooperation. Now I know.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Yeah. So talking about Eindhoven, because I see in your all of the engagements, you love so much of this city. And nowadays there is so much of influx of different people coming into Eindhoven to work. especially the highly skilled migrants. How do you see that? The influx, is it on a surge every month, every year? And how Eindhoven plans to manage it?
Yeah. The internationalization is, it's nearly crazy. Crazy, I mean it in a positive things. But all the positive things brings challenges, of course. I was looking at some figures, and in 2010, there were like 10% of the inhabitants as one parent, at least one or two parents that were not coming from the Netherlands. Now it's 56%. Now we have 165 different nationalities. Unbelievable. We are extremely rich. But in the same time, we have many, many challenges. If like ASML, Philips, DAF, NXP, these are really attracting a lot of clever people. That's why we are called Brainport. These really intelligent brains are coming over. But of course, they don't come alone. They bring, most of them, they bring a family, they bring children. We are now nearly 250,000 inhabitants, and we will be 300,000 in a couple of years. But if you want, what I love is a Dutch word, samenleving. Samen means together, live, and living together. So and it's integration. Then you have to think about connection with the locals. You have to make people really curious about other cultures, and then there are also many other challenges, like I told you once, the houses, and like all the school, all these things has to be in place. Sport.
No, I can imagine, because since the day I came to Eindhoven, I can see so many people around now. So much of traffic that itself says that people are getting into Eindhoven for good. Of course,
accessibility of the city is extremely important. So all the things has to be in place, all the facilities, even huisarts, a doctor. There has to be enough. And
infrastructure.
And there is a shortage in personnel in mostly all the sectors.
You referred to Brainport, and that links to my next question, Miriam. Automatically. So, Brainport, you already said that Brainport means people with brains come here, means highly skilled migrants.
Yes.
What significance Brainport region has for the people who are staying in Eindhoven or around?
Brainport is not just the city of Eindhoven. Brainport are all the surrounding municipalities. We have, if you think, for instance, at the automotive sector is in Helmond, which is really close to Eindhoven. We have a lot of startups, and we have the most clever square kilometer of the world. We have, we are every year like 1,000 new innovations, a lot of startups. The ecosystem is working, but it's not just our city. Are all the little municipality around. There are also many cooperation. Like MRE, Metropole Regio Eindhoven, with 21 different municipalities, and we help each other because the economy is booming. Eindhoven is rich. This region is really rich. But we don't have to forget that there are still people that are having a lot of troubles. They cannot pay the bill every month. There are still people that are analphabet, 18%, which is really scary. And there are still people that are, maybe you don't see them because it's really booming, it's glittering, and you are really blind because it's going so good. But all those other aspects in the Brainport region, so when I say Brainport, it's not just Eindhoven, are also really important. And that's why I'm politics, also to talk about these more difficult aspects of our society.
No, I can imagine, because via Samin for Eindhoven, I've been through these homeless people homes in and around Eindhoven, and I was astonished to see there is a homeless apartment just near Media Market.
Yeah, yes.
So it is also an eye-opener for me. You rightly said, in the glaring lights of Eindhoven, there are still some dark areas that we should work upon. Yeah.
Absolutely. Like you said, that there are these high skills immigrants, but there are also immigrants that are coming here to do job with their hands, not with their brains.
Yeah.
And these are also extremely important. For instance, ASML, of course, they are doing microchips, but they need what we call toeleveranciers. They need other that brings, things that are made by hand. So we all need all level of education.
Absolutely. Yeah.
But some of these immigrants, most of them are working in a logistics or in hotels and in restaurants and things like that, have been exploited.
Yeah,
It's like 18% of the working mass.
Yeah.
And so it's really...
Yeah, we have seen that in the news quite often nowadays. Yeah.
So it's also happening.
Yeah. No, I think you already touched upon my next question already.
Oh.
So what are the two top or critical issues that Brainport region faces, and how Eindhoven Gemeente intends to work upon them?
This is a good question, but I think that it's not just the Brainport region, but all the big city has this problem at this moment, the housing problem. There is a big shortage. Even today in the newspaper there was written that young people that are trying to buy a house are facing a lot of problems. They don't get a mortgage so easily from the bank. The houses used to be like the average price used to be like 6 years ago like 200,000, and now it's the double. Yeah. So it is really tough. And how are we going to face this problem? We are going to build houses and more and more and more. But there is also some problems like the PFAS. There are some when you are building, there are some material which they are creating a lot of pollution. Yep. And so there are some rules that stop all the big project building houses. So we have to face it with these rules. Mm-hmm. And of course we have to accept these rules and to look how can we do it better. Yep. With less pollution, with less CO2 emission, with more circularity. Yep. But still there are these extra challenges, and that's a big problem. And of course, when people cannot find houses, they can also, some of them are homeless. In big city, do you have also these homeless people? And you need to have a house to solve this homeless problem, because you need to give a perspective, future ideas, and
absolutely.
To these people. And we used to have these special houses, but we still have less and less. So I really think that the houses problem, it's one that have to be, we are facing it and to be solved really quickly. Yeah. Another one, I think what you just said, you had a little of trouble to come here by car because it's always busy. And of course, in these days, there will be the marathon, but also even if it's not the marathon, there is a lot of traffic jam. Yep. And we want to stimulate people to take the train or the bus. But of course, you also need your car. Yep. There are these parking places that are always full and expensive, and I think all this we made a big mobility plan to make sure that on the ring, that the traffic can move easily, but also the connection with the airport, but also the connection with, for instance, we are building some new train connection to Germany. We need to use all the network, infrastructural network we have to improve this accessibility to the region, because it's not really going well, and the economics is so booming, but people cannot reach on time the region. So we are working on it.
Yeah, no, I imagine, because I think last week I was traveling from my home to Eindhoven station, which is hardly 7 kilometers.
Yeah.
And it was 5 o'clock in the evening when the office closes.
Yeah.
It took me 1 hour.
Yeah.
1 hour.
Yeah. It is. It's not what we want.
No. Yeah.
And last but not least, really the big challenge. And as you know, I'm the founder of Connecting Culture.
Yeah.
I do it together with Supriya Vai and Shaitali.
Yeah.
But Silpunta. But it is really important when you have new people to, even if you come to my house, I say, welcome, do you want to take a seat, take something to drink? So you have to be a good owner of the house, and I mean the house Eindhoven.
Yeah.
And you have to make sure that people feel like home.
Yeah.
If you don't, they or their family will have some problems, depression. You also have to give the possibility to these people to be a part of the system, but also to work. Like there are many women, and they are coming here because they are spouses of these highly skilled immigrants, and they are also really good prepared, and they really have a great diplomas. They don't talk the language,
no,
okay, but they will, because they are clever people, and they are okay if the first year they are settled down, they are taking care of the house, of the children, but after a while they need to use their brains, and we need to make sure that this important human capital integrate and get a really important part of the city. They can participate, they can work, they can start with voluntary work or whatever, but it's really, otherwise we are not doing the good things.
No, you're right. That's still the untapped, diaspora part.
Absolutely.
That needs to be converted into being productive.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, thanks, Miriam. Surprisingly, you again touched my second question.
No, I can't believe that.
Yes.
We are connected.
So, sustainability.
Okay.
So, sustainability is a buzzword nowadays. Everyone is using sustainability in any shape or form. How Eindhoven Gemeente intends to be sustainable, when I say not Eindhoven Gemeente, but city per se, because any Gemeente is responsible for any city. So how Eindhoven Gemeente intends to make Eindhoven a sustainable city, for the future generations?
Yeah. I think look around. We are the Gemeente, the municipality with most trees. Yeah, I'm happy. Even if we had some storm and some problems, and many had to be replaced. But this is because of the climate change. So I'm angry if people still deny, there is no climate change, and Florida, it's on the other side of the world, and they always have this problem. But we are really facing this problem, and we are also building new houses, but in a sustainable way.
Yep.
We reuse material that is possible to reuse. There are also some bricks and stones that we use that can absorb CO2, which is really good. In Strijpes, we have this vertical, it's like a vertical tree building. There are on this building there are many trees, so that there is also you don't have this warm, really warm summer, but you can be refreshed by the tree and the green outside. There are many parks all around, and there are many places that has to be green. We also bought a big one of the biggest park in Eindhoven, and we will be and it will be green and remain green, so that we can have like a green area, because otherwise you will have really hot summer. I remember because I've been living in the Netherlands for 24 years, and I remember at the beginning it was the summer was 1 or 2 days, and then it was cold. Let's say for an Italian was cold, and now you really have like 3 weeks, which is really hot.
Yeah, and people are nowadays installing ACs, air conditioners, at their homes.
Yes.
That is again adding to more pollution or more economical challenges that we have, economical and environmental challenges.
Exactly. So we are doing a lot of things to make this city innovative, sustainable, and whatever we do, we have these sustainable development goals that we every policy is related to as an SDG.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. Yeah. Oh, good to know. So, as we talk, we still see so much of energy, enthusiasm, motivation. From where do you get this? Because you're always so motivated, so energetic.
Yeah, because I'm so lucky. I call myself a lucky person. I was born in a nice family with lovely parents, and the most beautiful sister is my sister. She's lovely and surrounded by love. My family is not rich. They don't have a lot of really money, but they created possibilities to let us study. And I feel I'm the most richest person because I was surrounded by love, and I think it's the base to jump and to choose your own way. And because I'm receiving so many nice things, I'm always surrounded by nice person, and I give what I got back to the society. And I think if you become a councillor, you also have the possibility to meet a lot of organizations that are helping other people, or they are searching for innovative way to make this city more comfortable. And I get inspired by every single person that talk to me. And this energy, it's a lot of work, because I don't want to deny I have to work hard. And sometimes also people say, you are going to get crazy, but in the end, you get like a smile of a child, because you create a little park close to his eyes, or an old woman that comes to say thank you, and then my heart is full of energy and warmth. Yeah.
Education is the best wealth anyone can get.
Exactly. Yeah.
So I think Eindhoven diaspora who are listening to this conversation would want to know what Miriam has to say for them, how they can contribute, or what role they can play in whatever you have said, be it sustainability, be it making this place a happier place, a greener place. What are your expectations from them?
Participate. Be an important part, even if you are a little piece of the puzzle, we cannot make a nice picture without you. So participate. In a Dutch, do me, because everything you bring with you, it's will be really important. Will make somebody else more curious about your culture or your ideas, and just do it. Just participate. That should be my message to everybody. Don't stay on your bench in your home. Get out. And I'm sure everybody will meet new people. We'll have a bigger network. And don't stay home. Get out and do me.
Wonderfully said, Miriam. Thank you so much, Miriam, for being on the Tulips Lounge podcast. from Sisting Sanskriti and Sanskar Foundation. We wish you all the very best for all your endeavors. Thank you so much.
Thank you. My pleasure.